Hey there, and welcome to this free video editing and content creation course. I'm Dan, and I've spent years helping creators, small businesses, and brands grow their online presence with video. I also run a video editing agency where my team and I focus on creating videos that don't just look great, but they actually get results. I've worked with all kinds of people, small businesses trying to connect with their audience, podcasters looking to level up their content, and creators chasing that next viral hit. I know how overwhelming it can be when you're just starting out. Trust me, I've been there. When I first started, I didn't have a huge budget or fancy tools. I had to figure it out as I went along. What works, what doesn't, and how to save time while still making something that stands out. That's why I created this course. To share everything I've learned so you don't have to make the same mistakes as I did. This course is completely free, no catch, just me sharing all my tips, tricks, and strategies to help you create better videos, grow your audience, and turn your content into something meaningful. Here's what we'll cover.
Chapter 1, Understanding the Purpose of Your Videos. We'll start by discussing why having a clear purpose for each video is crucial for success. Chapter 2, Creating Videos that Stand Out. You'll learn how to grab attention, structure your content, and make your videos visually engaging. Chapter 3, Building Your Content Strategy. We'll cover how to plan your content, stay consistent, and tailor your videos for different platforms. Chapter 4, Shooting and Editing Like a Pro. I'll share tips for setting up your shots, editing efficiently, and using captions to keep viewers hooked. Chapter 5, Posting and Optimizing Your Videos. You'll learn when and how to post, use hashtags effectively, and optimize your videos for each platform. Chapter 6, Growing Your Audience and Building Your Brand. We'll discuss engaging with your audience, maintaining a consistent brand, and tracking your growth. Chapter 7, Monetizing Your Videos on Popular Platforms. I'll break down the requirements for monetization on major platforms and share strategies to hit those goals faster. Chapter 8, Advanced Tips and Conclusion. We'll wrap up with some next-level strategies and a few final thoughts to set you up for success.
Chapter 1, Understanding the Purpose of Your Videos. Alright, before we even think about recording or editing, the first thing we need to talk about is the purpose of your videos. And trust me, this step is so important because without a clear purpose, it's easy to get lost or overwhelmed. So let's start with the basics. Why are you creating this video in the first place? What do you want it to achieve? Here's the thing, videos can do a lot of different things depending on your goals. If you're a small business owner, your video might be about showcasing a product or sharing a customer story to build trust. If you're a podcaster, maybe you're trying to repurpose your audio content into something more visual to reach a bigger audience. And if you're a creator, you might be about entertaining or educating your followers to grow your community. Short form videos and platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels are amazing for grabbing attention quickly. They're snappy, fun, and great for going viral. On the other hand, long form content on YouTube or full podcast episodes gives you the chance to dive deeper and really connect with your audience. Both are powerful, but they work best when they're used together. But which one to choose? Let me give you a quick example. Let's say you're a small business. A short Instagram reel could show off your product in action, quick and engaging, but then you follow it up with a longer YouTube video that explains how to use it, maybe even featuring some other products. So here's the big takeaway. Every video you create should have a clear purpose. Whether it's to entertain, educate, or sell, knowing what you want your audience to feel or do will guide everything, from the way you record it to the way you edit it. Alright, now that we've got the purpose locked in, we're ready to move forward. In the next chapter, we'll dive into how to actually create videos that stand out, from storytelling to structuring your content. I'll see you there. Chapter 2, Creating Videos that Stand Out. It's time to talk about what really makes them stand out. In a sea of content, especially on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, your video has only seconds to grab attention. And trust me, the first few moments matter more than anything else. So let's start with your hook. The very first 2 to 5 seconds of your video. This is where you reel people in. You can ask a question like, Did you know your video's first 5 seconds could make or break it? Or make a bold statement like, "You're doing video editing wrong, and here's why." Hooks are all about making people curious about keeping on watching. Here are a few example clips that I really like.
I like this hook because it's direct and provocative.
Stop using ChatGPT. Here's why.
It immediately grabs attention by challenging the viewer's expectations. People naturally feel curious or even defensive when something they rely on is criticized, which makes them want to keep watching to find out the reasoning behind the statement.
Once you've got their attention, the next step is structuring your video. And this applies whether you're making a 50-second TikTok or a 10-minute YouTube video. Think of it like a story. It needs a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning sets off the context. The middle delivers the value, whether it's a tip, a demo, or a fun moment. And the end should always leave viewers with something. An action to take, like a call to action to visit your website or buy your product, or a question to answer to generate more engagement in the comments. Now, let's talk about visuals. This is a huge deal. People are scrolling through their feeds quickly, so your videos need to pop. Use captions to highlight key points, add movement, zoom in on important moments, or cut to different angles. And don't forget music. The right soundtrack can make your video feel professional and keep viewers engaged. In the next chapter, we'll dive into simple tools you can use. No expertise required, so no need to worry. Even if you're filming with your phone, small touches like these can make your video feel polished. And here's the secret: most of the times, it's not about having expensive equipment, it's about how you use the tools you have. So, to sum it up, standing out comes down to three things: nailing your hook in the first few seconds, structuring your video to deliver value, and making it visually engaging with captions, movement, and music. Don't overthink it. The best videos are often the simplest ones. Whichever, just focus on connecting with your audience and making content that's fun or useful, and the rest will follow. In the next chapter, we'll talk about creating content strategy that keeps you consistent and helps you grow faster.